I love chili dogs.
Okay, you're adding chili to it.
I'll eat a chili cheese dog, but I love the chili dogs. I get a chili dog and fries, and I put the fries on my chili dogs.
Now, is your chili meat? Does it meat?
It's
meatless?
Beanless. Oh, it's beanless. It's only the meat chili at Wiener Schnitzel. But if I'm going to go get a good hot dog, there's a place called Jalapeno Rojo. Yeah, I'm plugging spots on San Carlos, and they make a Sonoran dog, and it is the best hot dog in town. It's a 1/4 pound Silva hot dog made locally, bacon wrapped.
Oh my God, you're such
with
a guy.
Fried vegetables on it. So I like a little chili and a little onion on it, and then Mexican crema.
I'm hungry.
And green salsa. It's $5, $4.99 for.
Not bad, right?
But it is the best hot dog in town.
Hey everyone, welcome back to We Time Convo. It's Debbie here, and I've got two awesome co-hosts with me today, Dawn Marie and Russ. Hey guys.
Hey Deb, I'm ready for this one. Even though I don't really eat much junk food, I've got options.
Good to see you both. I'm the opposite. I love a good hot dog.
Exactly why this is going to be a good one. Today, we're diving into the ban of junk food, the debate around health, choice, and why it's so hard to give up the things we crave.
Or why some people just don't crave them at all.
Speak for yourself, Dawn Marie. I'm craving them right now.
All right, let's get into it. The ban on junk food. So, Dawn Marie, what's your favorite junk food?
I am not a big junk food fan myself. I never have been. But if I have to, A&W's root beer.
A&W root beer?
Yeah, the ice cream and the root beer is like a very childhood nostalgia type of thing. I like that. And maybe Fritos, corn chips.
How about you, Russ? What's your favorite junk food?
I love hot dogs.
Oh, I just had myself some Wiener Schnitzel last night.
I love hot dogs. I'm on the Wiener Schnitzel factory team. I'm their factory pro.
What is yours?
Yeah.
Oh God, where do I start?
Oh really?
That's right.
Is there a shelf?
Yeah, hot dogs just opens the box.
Is there a pantry?
So I'm not a consistent junk food person.
Yeah.
But I do have my moments where that is what I want.
Oh yeah.
And so I'll do chips, but it has to be like sour cream.
Yeah.
Lay chips.
All right.
Like I just don't do and I don't eat chips all the time.
Hello.
But I associate it with like if I'm eating a sandwich,
yeah,
then I want some chips. So it's just not like I just want a bag of chips.
Yeah.
All right.
So I associate it with certain things. Like if I am doing
that's
pizza.
called the pairing though.
Yeah, it's a pairing. Yeah.
That's not bad. That's a pairing.
It's still junk food.
It is junk.
It is junk food.
If it's fried, it isn't as healthy, but when it's fried,
but the hot dogs,
tastes great.
Yeah, I would have to say I went to Costa Rica, and the hot dogs there were amazing for some reason.
Even a bad hot dog is a hot dog.
Yes,
and it's a portable sandwich.
It's portable.
Dawn Marie, you mentioned that you don't really do junk food.
Not majorly, I wouldn't say like that's my go-to when I want something.
No, but you like to eat healthy.
I try to, but my junk food, I think, is more like, hey, I want to go to that fancy pastry shop and get like a fancy pastry. That would be my vice more than anything else. I need texture. I need a couple different things going on. A little too fancy sometimes.
That is pretty fancy.
Yeah. That's what I never got into. I like chips. Like if you were at your house and you were offering them, okay, I'll eat them, but I'm not buying them for myself. Does that make sense?
Well, there's this thing now that there's a lot of places that are pushing to regulate or even ban junk food, especially for kids.
I'm for that.
So is that helpful or just too much government?
I think I'm okay with myself policing. I wouldn't mind that they removed like red dye number 6. And there's a lot of chemicals in our food that are causing a lot of damage for us to be back on the medical system for more medications and stuff. If I could have a utopia of my mind of society and that we are eating healthier regardless, that would be ideal. I understand freedom of choice. So if you want to buy your junk food, even though it might be banned somewhere, Amazon, I'm sure, is going to sell it or somebody else is going to sell it. You could get it, maybe just not as readily. Like I have a lot of kids drinking Celsius.
Yes, I see a lot of these high energy drinks that kids are drinking, and I can't imagine these are good for you.
It's really high sugar and high caffeine. It's not energy.
No. And like, I'll have,
that's a misnomer.
Yeah. I'll have a student who we'll have discussions about it, like, well, I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I'm going to drink this. I'm like, hey, can I just enlighten you or give you some information? In the long run, that's really not helping you out. It's tearing away bone density, like the calcium, and then you're going to be on this cycle for life. But you get a freedom of choice. I would just like the energy drinks. Probably that would be the big wave, and stuff not to be marketed looking differently than it is. Like, the energy drinks looking like water or some, whatever the gimmick is to get people to buy them. Now we have a lot of kids who enjoy packaged food quite a bit. I think, that part, like, you have just eaten chemicals all day long. No wonder you're an asshole in class. I want them to be nicer to me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, what you consume does affect how you operate. But I think the challenge with junk food is that we're at the privilege line there.
Yeah.
We know that the ability to buy fresh ingredients and make healthy meals repetitively is a privilege thing in a society that's overworked, underpaid. And it's a challenge. And, when there's single parent homes and, earnings are low, like, I think junk food is accessible.
Yes.
And so we're looking at like privilege versus not privilege. If you were raised on junk food, it might have been a choice. It was accessible in the house I was raised in. It wasn't a punishment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we also we're all involved in sports and other activities and stuff. So it was like, yeah, you can eat crappy, but we're just going to run it out of you later. Mm-hmm. Right. And so that's kind of how I was raised. Like, okay, you want to play hard. You're going to work hard, but you can play hard too. That's a weird choice as well. That's not good for you, but.
And your crappy food back in the day too, I think.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
So the potato chip, no nutritional value whatsoever. And you can flavor it with chemicals to trigger your brain. That part's a trip. Like, that first hit tastes delicious.
Dill pickle.
Yeah. Those came out.
Dill pickle. It's amazing.
Yep.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then that's not real.
Yeah. And the Oreo, looking at that, someone broke down what an actual Oreo is made out of. And look at, they're trying to even sell more by having seasonal colors and
flavors and colors.
And those are all chemicals. Your choice to have them. But a trip to see that Oreo had to market it and now make it 1,500 different ways.
Yes. Well, I mean, going back to Russ's point, is it fair then to, if we want to go ahead and kind of slowly move away from that junk food craze, right? Would it be fair to make these unhealthy food more expensive to push better habits? Because to your point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is accessible. It's easy to have. It's cheaper than.
It's cheap.
Yes. And so you're feeding in, right, into, well, this is a cheaper option.
Yeah.
Like, I've been there too, right? Where you're at some place and you're like, hey, I want a bottled water, but the bottled water costs $7, and then the can of soda is costing like $2.50.
Yeah.
So guess what?
Right. It's a budget choice.
Yeah.
Yes. And so you're like, what's a can of soda? Right. But I mean, that, especially if you're buying for a group of people, then it becomes really expensive, that bottled water.
Oh, well, look at how Costco, we just went there yesterday, my daughter, 2 days ago. And I'm like, they had the menu for their food court off of Almeda. And I'm like, oh my God,
50.
Yeah. They're now doing tons of different products. Mm-hmm. They have a salad on there. They have like multiple flavored swirly drinks, not just like one or two. I'm like, oh, you guys are now really like, let's have the full experience here of the Costco dog. And and it's cheap. Like, hey, you could walk out and have an experience with your family about we're eating out for very cheap, but those are all chemicals in that. It's not real food for the most part. But yeah, it's interesting how in our society, food, we got away from just basics.
Yes.
Of like, hey, the apple's actually really good for you. Like, just basics. Like, you like the portable hot dog, you can add stuff to it. Now
you can.
Yeah. When you have your hot dog, what is
I go to Wiener Schnitzel at least twice a week.
You do?
Minimum.
Like the one
I love chili dogs.
Okay, you're adding chili to it.
I'll eat a chili cheese dog, but I love the chili dogs. I get a chili dog and fries, and I put the fries on my chili dogs.
Now, is your chili meat? Does there meat?
It's
meatless?
Beanless. Oh, it's beanless. It's only the meat chili at Wiener Schnitzel. But if I'm going to go get a good hot dog, there's a place called Jalapeno Rojo. Yeah, I'm plugging spots on San Carlos, and they make a Sonoran dog, and it is the best hot dog in town. It's a 1/4 pound Silva hot dog made locally, bacon wrapped.
Oh my God, you're such
with
a guy.
fried vegetables on it. So like I like a little chili and a little onion on it, and then Mexican crema and
I'm hungry.
and green salsa. It's $5, $4.99 for
Not bad, right?
But it is the best hot dog in town. It's it's the refined version of the danger dogs that you get outside of a show at night when they're trying to sell you the bacon.
Yes.
The street meat.
Yep.
We call them the danger dog.
I never heard danger. I heard street meat.
Because danger tomorrow. But if you
Or danger in an hour.
If you see the Sonoran dog on a menu, try it. It's delicious.
Interesting.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
But the one at Jalapeno Roll is the best.
But then that's not portable. It's in a little.
It's got a salad
paper
on
boat.
it. It's not just a dog. When they put vegetables and crema on it, that means it's a salad and a protein. So
This is true.
Fried.
that's what the big brain is for.
But twice a week you're getting hot dogs? At least.
At least.
You're talking to somebody
Yeah.
who will buy chips more. Chips. A bag of chips. No, but going back. Then, I mean, just asking that. It's a fair question, right?
Yeah.
Should we make, I bet you anything, if we made unhealthy food more expensive than healthy food,
Oh, yeah.
the shift to eating healthy would totally happen.
Oh, yeah. What's like Chris Rock's thing about gun control? Like, if you made the bullets $800 or $1,000 a piece, we wouldn't have an issue with gun control after a while. Like, yeah, no one can afford the bullets so.
I would say there's a different way that you could do that.
All right.
If you made it easy for minorities
Yes. There, I was going
to have guns, we'd move toward gun control.
Yeah, there was that bit. So there's the thing with the food too. Who's eating the junk food? Is it?
Yeah. I think the 1%? I think the concern is that you have to do two things, not just make one more expensive, but make the other accessible. Because like how do people know like what to get? Like only in the last 10 or 15 years did they move to like have SNAP benefits, like those that get some financial support, have those be accessible at farmers markets and stuff where you can get fresh vegetables and are out in the community. Like that shift, I think, was helpful. Like McDonald's, we shouldn't be allowing them to use EBT cards. Like those should be for groceries, not for fast food. Like making a shift in how things are paid for through federal support systems, which I'm a fan of. Like people should not be starving. They should, no way.
Not in this country.
But also like we should be connected to our local growers. Like what's in season? Are you eating apples this time of the year? Because that's what's fresh and available. Not all of us do. Not all of us do. Like,
but then aren't you then kind of going to like the individual choice if you're kind of putting some of these
parameters?
Yeah. Right.
Well, I think the point is like that we have to educate people. We have to influence people. And, you know, when we change prices, we're trying to change behavior.
Yes.
But also we could be changing behavior not through punishment, but through incentive. Like not giving you some substitutes, not just saying, oh, you can't afford your Happy Meal's no longer happy because it's twice as much.
Yes.
De-incentivizing you to buy it because we look for substitutes, but providing substitutes, giving people opportunity and education about how to use local produce to make delicious meals. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but it can be done.
Oh, yeah. And there's definitely documentation and people like, I think it was called The Challenge. It was a documentary about if you had a vegetarian diet over a meat-based diet for athletes. They were showing them, they went into a firehouse and they go, here's everything plant-based, how to cook it, how to do it. Because that's the other thing. People are so quick. We're saying moving so fast, but it takes time to go through a drive-through. So it takes time to do these things. So we've changed and flipped the switch about ourselves. Like, is it really faster than or nuking something? You have time in there. But getting back to the fire department, all their cholesterol went down once they started eating better. They were healthier. I'm like, I want my fireman or fire person to be fit as possible and taking care of. They're going to come help me out. I don't need.
No one buys the Husky firefighter calendar.
No, but there's
I've got some extra copies though.
But we have, the profession of like saving people, and like, man, they all had major medical issues because of their diet.
Yes.
They were cooking for themselves and they just needed some education,
some
support.
guidance,
Like some guidance.
So you're not saying ban junk food.
No.
It should be there, but again, educating people and then making the more healthy choice accessible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm saying a combination of stuff.
Yes. Because I would be sad if junk food went away.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I could go down to less hot dogs a week.
But look at everybody's culture. Like it brings out a little bit joy in you, right? When you're talking about like, what's your favorite junk food? Like it was just like something personal.
Yes.
Yeah. And got you going like, this is my treat. I love this. Or I'm okay with banning the chemicals.
Yeah.
If we can ban certain
making
chemicals,
the food less junky is what you're saying. I think that's one approach.
less toxic. That would be.
You know what worries me though is that we have food here in the US, and if you go into other countries, they actually ban them.
Yeah.
And that to me is scary, that we still have them available. Because it makes me pause to say, well, why would another country ban something and we're still...
That's a good question. And I think the follow-up is, it's not good for you. They just saw like behavior issues. They saw...
But why does our country allow it then?
Money.
Because the food industry is big business, and big business is about profit, and profit is about influence in government.
But then how does another country who has the same government structure make the decision? Are you saying their government loves them more than our government loves us?
I'm saying they're less connected to American businesses than our government is. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
No, they really are.
Because what we're essentially saying, right, is that our government is aware.
Oh, yeah.
And they just make a choice to not ban.
They make a choice not to ban. Yes.
And they can probably go like it's an individual choice. So it's really putting the onus on each individual to make that choice, not being regulated from a government perspective.
We have to take care of ourselves. We're left alone.
Correct.
In a world that favors junk, promotes junk, advertises junk, and does not do the opposite, doesn't promote healthy choices. And most of us have some education. It's not like today is the first day we're around and if you eat better, you feel better, there's health benefits, but it's...
look at the Super Bowl.
Hot dog just tastes so freaking good.
Yeah. Look at the Super Bowl.
This is so darn good when it hits your lips.
Yeah, you're watching elite athletes play a sport for quite a bit of time, but yet every advertisement for food is junk food. The Doritos,
and
chips, and beer. So...
Correct.
Very high calorie, very...
Even though those guys, to be professional athletes, most of them have their own personal chefs.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Preparing fresh meals, calorie counts.
But it goes back to our from a U.S. perspective, though, we value the freedom of choice, right?
I don't know if we value it or get shoved down our throat that we're supposed to value it, but we're going to make sure we're... manipulating your mind with advertisement, chemicals. I think we are told to we have freedom of choice, but we don't. So even people making healthier choices, like saying, hey, if we make the junk food more expensive, there are a lot of neighborhoods that have just liquor stores around them.
Sure.
They do not have fresh produce.
Yeah.
I got attacked by
food deserts.
Yeah. That's a great way. Yeah.
Although schools have moved away from soda machines.
Yeah, because
we don't have one at Lee.
No, we haven't had them when I first got there were soda machines in the locker room.
Yeah, in the locker room. Training day.
I was like, why is there a Coke machine?
No, there's no Coke machines.
Yeah.
And you can't buy junk food either.
No.
On campus, so.
Yeah.
I do have to say that the cafeteria food, it's not that great.
Ours is pretty good.
Ours is pretty good. There's some stuff I'm like...
But there's yogurt and fresh fruit. There's
a lot of fresh fruit.
There's a lot of fresh fruit. There's fresh vegetables. Not everybody's choosing that, but you could go get a fresh salad.
Yeah.
Leafy greens and raw vegetables.
And I think we're experimenting. So it was funny. Jamie Oliver, a chef in England, he really revolutionized and were very political about the school lunches over there.
Yes.
And then he came out here and he's like, fresh fruit and da-da. And these kids are like, they haven't had it before.
Yes.
He was going from a high palate, not speaking their language.
Yes.
He had to be re-educated about like, what? Okay. You're not going to want a higher level of like, you've had dino nuggets and grilled cheese forever. When you get proposition something with less salt and less fat, of course your taste buds are going to go like, screw you guys, what are we doing? So you also have to get deprogrammed yourself from that and everything. But change of behavior would be awesome. So the chemicals, again, I would love certain chemicals to be pulled out of the food, but the school lunches, that constantly needs to be improved. That constantly needs to be educated, how to prep and take care of yourself and how to prep the food and to bring it in. It's really not that more expensive if you price it and shop around and you shop in season. But we don't educate. We took away food classes. We took away how to.
Yep.
I mean,
I remember home ec.
We took away home ec.
Yes. And I remember home ec and I loved home ec.
We had home ec at our campus for quite some time, and then it got pushed out because it was more.
How sad.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, some of these kids are just craving that tactile education. Again, like think about it. If Irene's composting just a garden, like even if you had a tomato plant or whatever you wanted to grow, just one or two, like how much that would offset or bring you joy too. Gardening is a really great lifelong activity for everybody, right? Blue zones. But yeah. But everybody has their favorite junk food. I ask my students, I'm like, what's your favorite Halloween candy? Because everybody's either the hard candies or the chocolates, and they all get perked up. They're like, oh my God, yeah, this one, and arguments or discussions about it. You have probably favorite seasonal, like Christmas candies.
I just love refined sugar. I love hard candy. I love chocolate. I love all kinds of candy.
I love the Cadbury egg.
It's the sugar.
Yeah.
It's the sugar, which is unnecessary. My oldest and I, we started making jams over the summer because my oldest is like, you know what? That's my project dude right there. And so like that kid's like it's always on a project, always has been. So been talking about canning. And so I was at one of our friends' houses and she had a plum tree and I pulled a plum off this tree and it was incredible. And I was like, okay, she's like, take all the plums you want, come over here whenever you want, empty this tree. And so I brought my oldest over. We took a bag of plums and so I looked up the recipe. The recipe was 50% fruit and 50% sugar. But the batch came out really good. And so we're like, okay, two things. We're changing the sugar content because we can.
Yes.
It was strong.
It was good, but it was like, wow, that's real sugary. I don't know that I'm good with that. And so we started adjusting the sugar level, but you got to like start someplace and then figure out like, okay, once I knew them, like, oh, no wonder people love jelly and jam.
Because there's so much.
Because it's 50% sugar. It's like, okay, the fruit was sugar. So we started adjusting I think we got it down to like 1/3 to 2/3 sugar to fruit, and it was still fine. The sugars, the sugar content was fine, but there's tons of good fruit out, and I think we spent more in the jars than we spent buying fruit, and then we started like finding trees that are free out because my kid's like, we're not going to pay for it. I'm like, wow, I really raised lunatics, and I love that. So I was like, if you're motivated, we found some blackberry bushes by the train tracks, and it was awful. But we got tons of blackberries and made blackberries. So we made all kinds of different jams over the summer. And just like, how do you find out it's got too much sugar? It's like, you do the math yourself. You find out it's 3 cups to 3 cups and you think, that seems a lot. That seems a lot. Like,
no, that is true. That is true.
And so then once you start to like make it, then you make decisions like, okay, that's too much sugar. I learned that by doing it myself. And so now I wouldn't pay attention to how much sugar was in something, but if I make it myself, I control the sugar and salt.
Yeah. Yes. Or you can add any flavoring for your taste buds.
Correct.
And stuff like that. Even making your own syrup, like that's a high sugar ratio, but it's homemade. And
it's homemade. It's made with love. And
delicious.
There's the difference.
But that's another thing, like holidays in my house, like certain grandmothers and grandparents. Actually, my grandfather, my nanu, he cooked a lot and would make certain things. And I'm like, look so forward to that for the holidays. So my junk food was like the special treats that they were making, the certain type of cookies and stuff. So I appreciate that craftsmanship more so now of like, hey, you're taking the time. But that stuff was really delicious to me. Like the bag of chips, just because I didn't have it a lot growing up, wasn't delicious. Like making me a biscotti, making me homemade frittatas.
Biscotti, though.
Yeah, because you can.
This is making me hungry, guys.
That's legit.
Yeah. I mean, brother, his whatever. Sorry, no one's gonna be listening. His ex-girlfriend, she made pies from scratch, and they just broke up. And we're like, we're not gonna get the pies.
Exactly. But what about the pie?
I liked her. She's great. I love her. I'm like, but we all got sad. We're like, bye. Yeah. And so I'm like, can you bring that person back?
It's so
Funny.
Yeah. But like you have a signature dish that's probably pretty comforting to you.
Yes.
I get like the hot dogs. I'm like 2 a week, but that's comforting to you. Like that's a joyful event. Everybody has something either culturally or in house or like that dish or that little treat is like pure joy and love for you.
Yeah. Well, for me, junk food, I would be too sad if it went away. But to your point, it's really figuring out what's in it.
Yes.
And getting rid of the really bad stuff. Because I don't know, it was like earlier this year, I came across an article or something about ice cream.
Oh.
And how ice cream is not ice cream.
No, it's and the mass majority of it's chemicals.
And I think I saw something where here's an ice cream. They left it out and you expect it to melt, right? And they came back literally like the next day and it was still like that.
Yeah.
And that to me was so disgusting.
Yeah.
That now, like, I wasn't even a fan of ice cream, but even more so now where I'm like, I'm going to eat only good. If I'm going to eat ice cream, it's going to be good ice cream. It's not going to be this.
Yeah, that is eye-opening. Because, right, there's a big bucket that looks like cotton candy at Safeway. And if you had a big family,
dig in,
like everybody, but it
doesn't taste the same. And when you look at the ingredients on it, it's got a long list of stuff with some chemistry. Whereas if you look at some of the higher quality brands, there's 4 ingredients.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And it's like salt, milk, sugar, and then the fruit.
Yes.
Or the, like vanilla.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah, I've wanted good ice cream. There's a spot in the city. I brought my daughter up there, and there's a line out the door in San Francisco, Mitchum's.
Yep. Mitchum's on the way to the mission.
Yes.
There's a line out the door.
There's a line out the door. Parking is you're fighting for the 3 parking spots in the back, or you're parking blocks away, and they have phenomenal flavors that are like seasonal and Hawaiian and all this fun stuff. And I'm like, the toasted almond is like nostalgia. The Kahlua is nostalgia, certain flavors. But ice cream, tons of chemicals. And that are some very popular ice cream shop that has a number of flavors.
Yeah.
That's crap. Oh my God. So that would be the part where, hey, even talking to my students, I'm like, start reading stuff. You can take care of yourself. Start investigating.
Yeah, you can still have good tasting things.
Agree.
It doesn't have to. But I do think there is a level of education, a level of accessibility.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, for myself, like, I think it comes down to intention. I know that I have to be intentional about the stuff I do. And I know that I'm of a certain age, weight, and whatever. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not like this shape, this age, whatever. And I enjoy hot dogs, and I'm willing to walk more than 10,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
To counteract that, I should drink more water, but I intentionally, I try and be intentional about the stuff I imbibe and consume. But I also like hot dogs, and I'm not going to live like I don't like to live.
Yeah. No, you're like junk food.
That's I make the choice intentionally.
Yes.
And that's different than not having a choice.
Correct. And you're saying junk food, just let's get rid of the bad stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that too.
Me too. Like I said,
I love a clean hot dog.
Then you also come down to how are you preparing the hot dog? Is it boiled? Is it on the grill? Do you need the grill marks?
Look, I don't mind. However you do the thing you do, I'll take it dirt water, I'll take it boiled, I'll take it deep fried.
What was the hot dogs that had the cheese in the middle when we were kids?
Yeah, those I don't really like.
No.
Armadillo Willie's went from a hot link to the jalapeno cheddar, and that's not the same.
No.
That's ruined.
Yeah.
Hot link, good. Jalapeno cheddar, gross.
Okay.
Yeah. So junk food for me, I don't want it to go away, but I do feel like we do need better education on what is in them.
Yeah, that's it.
For sure.
Yeah. You make a choice. Hey, when you go to 7-Eleven, you get a hot dog from there.
Follow We Time Convo for more policy decisions.
That's a good tagline right there.
Get your stuff together.
What's another junk food you like then?
Gosh. Well, I like cake a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
I like cake.
Because it's celebratory.
I like cake.
The layers and frosting in between, or are you just like
I just like the cake itself.
Yeah.
I just like the cake itself. I'm not into the frosting.
Are you like the box cake, or do you like?
I can do a box cake.
Okay.
I mean, people crap on box cake. I think box cake is pretty good.
It's still cakey.
I think what makes a cake is the texture, and I mean obviously flavor, but the texture is a big deal. And if it's too dry, forget it.
So you like it spongy and moist?
Yeah.
I like it cornered with 3 sides of frosting and a rose on it or a balloon.
You're that sibling specific.
I know which piece I want. I want the piece with the 2 balloons on the top and then frosting top and 2 sides.
I got it. See, I'll take the frosting off. I'll take the frosting off.
You like frosting?
The cake holds the frosting off the plate.
No.
Don't let it go to waste.
So
and then there's like buttercream frosting and whipped
fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
People are like very particular about their frosting.
Yeah, I can do away with the frosting because I'm not a really sweet person. I'm more savory.
Okay.
Okay.
So is there a specific cake is it red velvet? Is it chocolate?
I like the chantilly.
Okay.
I like the chantilly cake. I do like a good chocolate cake, but chocolate, I don't like it to be too dense or too
not a fudge type of.
Yeah, no. I like a
German
lot.
German chocolate too much.
So
that's
good.
too much. That's too much for me.
I do like a red velvet. I like
fluffy.
flavor in my cake. Yeah, I like that. I like cake better than pie.
See, I have my neighbor, he doesn't like birthday cake, and his wife does that. Like for everybody makes it specific. He like wants pie. I'm like, you're the first person I think I've met who really does not like
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody's got their thing. Because somebody else was asking me like, well, are you ice cream or a cookie fan?
Yes.
And I would take a good cookie.
I'm with you. I would take a cookie.
Yeah, over.
But you can make a sandwich.
You could make an ice cream sandwich
with cookies. I mean, I've seen it done.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like,
you dip it in chocolate. It's a different kind of dessert, but it's still fire.
Do you like marshmallows?
Yeah.
I don't. My daughter loves
the only one that
my daughter
every
loves
kind of junk food.
I do not like it at all.
I had a friend and she got addicted coming home and she would get a giant marshmallow and over the burner rotate it and eat that, and that was her like decompress treat. I was like, what has happened to you? That like in Sacramento, it's 100 degrees. My daughter does it too. Like one marshmallow, I was like, oh my God.
I guess if I was to eat a marshmallow, I'd eat it like that.
Yeah, just raw.
Roasted.
Yeah, roasted.
Yeah.
Not in between the.
No.
Yeah, because that gets good. You can add different stuff to the graham cracker. You can do peanut butter,
graham crackers,
a little bit chocolate,
s'mores. Yeah, I'll take a s'mores.
S'mores fine. Yeah.
S'mores like for me like once in a blue moon, and
I like it s'moresy, but I don't know that I would like it just on other stuff. It doesn't go with everything.
Mm-hmm. Some people don't like chocolate.
The Rice Krispie treats though.
That was a great as a kid.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty easy. I did the single parent thing for a lot of years. And so Rice Krispie treats are a way to satisfy the savages.
Yep.
Wait, homemaking them tastes so much better than that.
Yeah.
The one, I agree.
It's cheaper too.
Oh my God. So much cheaper. That's the other thing.
You need one box of Rice Krispies, one package
and butter.
And you butter and you just whip it up and let it cool. And that's like, it's ready when dinner's ready later.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there goes back to cooking and just knowing what's in your food and everything. And then, because the ones I'm sure that are packaged, that has way more chemicals than just what.
That plastic that goes around it cannot be good. It cannot be good for you. Later, we'll find out.
Can you imagine? That's such a markup on Rice Krispies.
The packaging? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you guys do soda?
No.
Occasionally.
Yeah. Like I said, the root beer is like once a year.
I don't have to have a soda. I will drink one from time to time, but I would rather drink iced tea or water.
And if you were to drink a soda, which one?
I like Coke, but I also like Dr. Pepper and root beer.
I like
a Mexican Coke if I can.
Oh yeah, no, I can't drink like
cane sugar.
Yeah,
the cane sugar,
cocaine,
the cane sugar.
What was it? root beer, and then ginger ale. Like,
Yes.
if
Ginger ale is good too. Yeah.
I'm like an adult.
Now there's like fancy stuff out
Yes,
there.
there
Yeah.
is.
You
Or
can
the
get the
ginger
craft
beer.
sodas. The ginger beer is amazing.
Oh my God.
No, I won't do that.
You won't do the ginger beer? If you make homemade ginger ale, it's really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like ginger ale,
Yeah.
but I like soda. So I
Okay.
do
What do you
have a
drink?
soda. My go-to is always a Coke,
Yeah. Coke is
but
it.
I do fancy myself with an orange soda.
The orange Fanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Or a
the
Shasta.
I like a
That's
grape.
pretty
I like a
neat.
grape. I like a strawberry.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then to your point, ginger ale. But I know it's not good for me.
No.
But oh God. But
It's
there's only
good,
certain
but it
things that
tastes
you
good.
like I said, is like kind of a partnering, right?
Yeah.
Like if I do a pizza, I can't do water with pizza. That just
That's
isn't
real.
So you gotta do, and then when I do a hot dog, you gotta wash it down with like a soda, not water. But if I was to like, for example, if I was to have a steak, I don't want a soda. I would want like a
So you're not constant all day long.
No. And what I've noticed too is because I know it's so bad, but I still have to have it. I do the minis now.
Yeah.
So even though the minis, and that's just enough for me. Like
Yeah.
I don't need a full soda. But going back, they make the minis more expensive.
Yes, they do.
And so but I've made the decision to say, you know what? It's okay. I'll pay more for less
Yeah.
because all I need is less. 'Cause
Yeah. Well,
I
even
don't
if
need the
you
more.
bought them at the regular
Because the problem
size
is you
price.
consume whatever size you buy,
Yeah.
right? So if it's 12 ounces, you drink all 12. If it's
And
Well,
you can't
or-
save
4 or
it.
6 ounces,
Yeah,
that's all you
can't
need.
save it.
You can't save it.
Yeah, well, and not only that, sometimes I feel like, well, I have the big one, so I don't want to waste it.
I don't
So,
waste
like,
it.
just
Right.
because I come from a background of not wasting anything.
Correct.
So
Now they
all
get
of
you.
that plays in. But I made the decision to, yes, I will pay more for my little mini.
How nice.
I've been making the hibiscus tea. What they sell is like the Jamaica drink at, it turns out you can just buy hibiscus flower. You mix you make a syrup of a little sugar and some water. And then you let the hibiscus steep in that and then strain it out. And then I add like half of that and then bubble water, which I love, to make myself a colorful drink because I want something colorful. That's what's wrong with me. It's like I want pretty colors.
But that's interesting visual how you're going to engage with your food, right? The more
Yeah.
colorful your plate.
Yeah, I see the colorful and think I'm drinking, junk,
Yes.
which I want, but I've controlled the sugar. I've added bubble water, which I tell myself is a pressure wash from my filthy inside. Right. So I'm making it okay for me, but it tastes good. It doesn't taste really sweet because I cut the sugar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they're like so much sugar. I'm like, I'm not going 50-50 sugar. I'm going like 1/4.
There you go.
That I think when I first moved down here, so in my early 20s, like I was buying orange juice because I thought that's what you needed in the morning. And I'm like, oh my God.
Crazy sugar.
Sugar. Oh, all juices now are crazy sugar. And then they started making less sugar. And someone's like, you can just buy the regular one and pour water in it.
Pour water and cut it in half.
Cut it in half. And I was like, yeah, you can do that with everything. That's amazing. Like,
Yes.
why? Yeah. And yeah, even the ocean spray getting, cranberry juice. So one dietitian to help clean out your liver, there's just raw cranberry juice with no sugar added.
And it tastes way different.
Yes. And you mix that with water just to,
Lighten it up a little bit.
yeah, because it is, you can't
sharp.
take it straight.
It is sharp.
Yeah, it is very sharp, but great for liver detox and great for your system. And I'm like,
I'm going to try that.
Kidneys, yeah.
yeah,
Trader Joe's sells it.
Trader Joe's, Safeway has one, but it's more expensive.
Okay, so go to Trader Joe's.
Trader
Yeah.
Joe's has it, yeah.
And
See, I like to raw dog a lot of things.
No, I've had some of that. I was like, ooh, that's sharp.
Yeah, it's sharp, but it is a detox thing. So
There you go.
yeah,
I'm going to try that.
but you just do start off with a little bit and then
Add water.
a lot of water and then you can adjust
Just
it.
to your flavor.
Yeah. And then, hey, your urine's going to be clear.
There you go.
There you go. You're healthy, hydrated.
Got to keep the filters clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, junk food, it's going to stay here. But what I'm hearing from you guys is there are ways to continue your junk food flavor without all the bad stuff.
All the junk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. We solved the
Yeah,
problem.
we did.